This is a ticket to the party.
Evening, boys. First service.
You gotta love Mohammed.
Oh! That is a moment of absolute magic from Federer.
It's very magic, though.
Djokovic, what are you doing? It's phenomenal.
He's got quite a large gluteus maximus.
I've never seen anything like it.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Loosely Strung Tennis Podcast. Today though is a little bit special as it is us looking at our predictions for 2023. Today I am joined with the usual team, as I said before, the greatest team in sports podcasting. Gary, how are you on this freezing cold Monday?
I'm very cold. Very, very cold. It's -3 or 4 outside. But yeah,
-3 or 4 in here, mate.
yeah, I know. You didn't put the heater on early enough. But no,
Sorry.
busy weekend, but yeah.
Yeah, it's been a
looking forward to
good weekend. We had our Christmas night out, accompanied with some other tennis members, but they mean nothing to us.
Not now, they don't.
It's all about the pods. Ross Skinner, how are you?
I want to echo Gary's point and say I'm freezing, but I'm on top of the world inside. My heart's feeling, nice and warm and fluffy.
You're a polar bear again.
I'm always a polar bear. I'm insulated well, so.
Pricey, how have you been? I mean, our Christmas night out was in, I was going to say your home, but it was in your place of work.
My
A lot of
second
cleaning.
home,
Your second home, a lot of cleaning up for you, but
Whole
you're
lot
feeling-
of cleaning up, but do you know what? Whole lot of memories, and that's what matters.
Oh, wow.
I've recovered well.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Fireball.
And there he is, the best dressed man of the night.
Well, that's me.
Yep, the main man, Ross P. How are we?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm awesome. How are you? How are you, Cal?
Oh, that. Do you know first?
We don't ask that enough.
Yeah.
No,
How are
We
you?
don't ask that enough.
I know. I'm great.
There
I'm
you go.
great. I've had a great weekend, surrounded just by great people.
Oh,
Some not
cute.
so great, but some really
Are
great.
you in the Christmas spirit?
Oh, I'm right, and I've got my Christmas jumper on, as no one can see right now because it's a podcast.
Yeah, great podcast, mate.
Yep. But it's I'm feeling brilliant, and let's get going.
As I'm the reigning, defending, undisputed,
Ultra heavyweight.
ultra heavyweight quiz champion, I am doing the quiz this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, let's go.
We're
Top
going
last
straight
week.
into it because
Oh.
here at Loosely Strung, we like to keep things loose. So this is what's the best way to say it? A loosely tainted Christmas quiz.
Oh,
It's
okay.
loosely,
Talking about 10.
aye. So the first question is, at Christmas, it's usually very cold here in Scotland with snow and cold temperatures, but it's always warm in Miami. Which player won the Miami Open back in March?
Easy.
That was a nice one to
I got it
start.
wrong. I got it wrong.
Question 2 on this very loose Christmas quiz. It's often said that Christmas is a time for family, like the Loosely Strung family here. Sisters Serena and Venus have faced each other in 9 Grand Slam finals. How many has Serena won?
Oh, that's a great question.
I feel this is like a
What was
Christmas
the total
story.
number?
It feels like a Christmas story.
9.
I'm like tucked up in bed and I'm listening to you read a Christmas story.
I mean, if you think I'm that good at speaking, then we're on to a winner here. Question 3. Christmas was first celebrated in Rome in 336 AD, obviously.
Who won the Rome Open?
I know, but which country won their first Davis Cup in 2016?
I know that one.
That one should be quite
Oh,
confident.
no, I don't.
I do.
Should.
No, don't give him any clues. Question 4.
Old Saint Nick has 7 reindeer, with a famous one called Rudolph. Including our famous Andy Murray, how many British Grand Slam finalists have there been since Fred Perry?
Men and women.
Just men.
Is he British?
I did say British.
Grand Slam singles or Grand Slam?
You need some water as well.
Just singles.
Beyonce.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Old Saint Nick has 7
No,
reindeer.
just just fucking get on with it, man.
How many British Grand Slam finalists have there been since Fred Perry? including Andy Murray. He's in that number, so it's not 0. Question 5. The birth of Jesus was a shock to many, including Mary and Joseph. Which player shocked the world by getting to the 2014 US Open final before losing to Marin Cilic?
I might have 5 out of 5 here.
Was that question 4?
That was question 5. But we do have a question 6 this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeez.
No way.
Because I
You're
want to keep it
spoiled.
Christmas themed, the answers are an anagram of a famous Christmas word. What is the word?
Say that again?
What's the question?
The answers, all 5 answers,
Oh,
are an anagram of a famous Christmas word. What is the word?
My first 2 answers spell out ass. Unreal. Is
So
it
it's
ass?
going well.
Sorry, what was question 4 again?
That was
I guess I've got it wrong then if I can't swear.
how many. Question 4 was how many British Grand Slam finalists have there been since Fred Perry?
see, I'm writing down my numbers as numbers, no letters.
We'll spell them out.
I've accidentally spelled Elon Musk's
And also,
name.
sorry, if it's a player's name, it is their surname. Their surname.
Oh,
Have we all got answers?
No.
All right, so I'll do a wee Christmas joy here. All the days are coming. All the days are coming. All the days are coming. Always Coca-Cola. If they want to get in contact with us for a wee bit of sponsorship.
Yeah, I'm not getting it, so I may as well just go.
Okay, question 1. Which player won the Miami Open back in March? Cam Roberts,
Alcaraz.
Ross P,
Nori.
Alcaraz.
Gary.
Rublev.
The answer was Carlos Alcaraz. The Williams sisters have faced each other in 9 Grand Slam finals. Serena has won how many? Cam Roberts.
I said 8.
8. Ross B.
6.
6.
I said 7.
Price said 7.
4.
Bit 4. The clubhouse leader is Callum Price because it's 7 is the answer.
Oh, how did
Late.
turn
Which
tables
country
up?
won the Davis Cup in 2016? Callum?
You want to start the other way?
Oh, I'll start with Pricey.
Because I didn't know. I said Argentina, but they won 2015, didn't they?
No, we
Uh,
won 2015.
Gary?
I put GB. I couldn't remember what year it was.
Argentina, yeah.
Argentina.
The answer is Argentina.
Ah!
How many Grand Slam finalists have there been that are British since Fred Perry?
Callum Price is saying 2.
Callum Price saying 2. Gary?
1.
Gary saying 1.
I'm saying 4.
You're saying 4, Ross B?
I said 2.
The answer is 3.
So I win then.
And they are?
Greg Rosetsky.
Greg
Greg Rosetsky,
Subaka.
Andy Murray.
Subaka.
I said only male.
Oh, I was like Nassau in Virginia.
The last one was actually
But you were
John
still wrong
Lloyd.
then.
John Lloyd
John
got to
Lloyd,
the final.
Oh,
aye.
no.
And question 5. Who lost to Cilic in the US Open final?
I am an absolute huge fan of this guy. I'm going to embarrass myself if I'm wrong. I think it's Nishikori.
Nishikori from Pricey, Gary.
I've put Anderson.
It's
Anderson.
Nishikori. I've got Nishikori.
Nishikori. It's Nishikori.
Nishikori.
Had a shot
That is the
there.
correct answer. Pricey, did you get the answer for question 6? Did you get an anagram at all?
I've written one down. It is wrong now that I know what the answers are. I said Advent.
Advent.
That's a 7
That's
six
a
letter word.
That's a 6.
Take it off, man! Take points off! Take points off!
Pricey, sorry, Ross P, what did you put down?
Caroling.
Carol?
Right, hang on a fucking minute.
How's that to do with Christmas?
I didn't get it.
How's that to do with Christmas? You didn't get anything, Gary.
I thought you said Caroline.
Gary, what did you put?
I had nothing. I got the
The anagram was Santa. You know,
Oh, of
old
course.
that jolly guy with a beard. But
Where's the S? 7. Sorry.
7.
How did you win this? Because you're
I'm about
terrible.
to say, the new undisputed champion, he may have been embarrassed himself the last 2 weeks, but he's came flying back. The winner
That's
is
big.
Callum Price.
Thank you, folks. Thank you.
That
job,
will
Pricey.
definitely
Good
not be a
job.
quiz next week
Where
because
I belong at the top.
he'll definitely
gonna-
forget to do
it's
a
just
quiz.
a Rafa
so
special
it's
next
no
week.
It's
chance.
just a Rafa special next week, aye. Well
Yeah.
done, Pricey. Well done.
Rafa special.
This is a little shout out for a new sports swap shop starting in Inverclyde called Boots and Pieces. It's also attracted support from the main man, George Bowie himself. If you have any sports kit that you can donate, trainers, tops, shorts, jackets, racket bags, then you can donate at Boots and Pieces Project at Caplo or at our very own Fort Matilda Tennis Club. Visit www.bootsandpieces.co.uk or follow on Instagram at bootsxpieces for more information. Prediction. That's what time it is right now. I have asked the boys before the podcast, can you put together your top 5 for the end of 2023? How do you think you got on?
I mean, I did excellently because I walked into my crystal ball. So this means not prediction, it's a spoiler.
Oh, confidence.
Wow. Ross B, what do you think?
I don't think mine's on order though, so it's going to be in no particular order.
So when we ask you,
So when I ask you who's number 5, you're just going to have to pull one out?
I'll have to
Go with your heart there, Ross.
Yeah,
Just go with your
well,
heart.
it's going to be in an order anyhow because you've got it.
Yeah,
You've got something up there.
in there, kind of. Yeah.
Well, we get it started right away then.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go for it.
Sounds good to me.
Boys, number 5. We're coming at number 5 for 2023. Who would like to kick us off?
You know what? I'll do it then because I said it's not in order.
Here we go.
I'm going to say it's going to be Alcaraz.
Number 5.
Oh, that's just got tasty, boys.
off.
Whoa.
He's going to slip
I don't
down
think
a wee
that's.
bit.
I mean, he's wrong, but I don't think that's an awful shout.
I
Well,
don't
know,
think
'cause
it's awful.
you
either,
think he
but-
has a shitload to defend.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he's got like there is other players who maybe haven't done themselves much justice at the end of this season who could just as easily come back and beat him.
And he does have an injury. He's coming off an injury. Don't know.
I know.
Good
it-
shout, Ross P.
I
I back it.
No, I still think it's crap. But I just think that you do have to look at who is carrying the most points.
Exactly.
Into,
Yeah.
like who's going to drop the most points. I know they're number one for a reason, or
Yeah.
high up for a reason, but they still have the most to lose. So if Alcaraz doesn't play two tournaments next year, he might lose 1,000 points. You know.
There you go.
I
That's
agree.
true.
I agree
You know.
with you there.
But
I'm gonna
okay,
come in.
who's putting their
I'll go
number
next.
5 in? Yeah.
This guy has won me over this year, big time. I'm going Taylor Fritz, top 5 player.
Mambo
You know-
number 5.
Yeah, Mambo. You know that way when someone says something, you're like, oh, you're in my top 3 people or my top 4 people. That means you know you're number 4. Like if they give you an arbitrary number like 4, or you're in my top 8 people, you know you're 8th. That's why he's going to be top 5. He's not better than that, but he'll be top 5, 5th.
I think that's a really big shout.
That's a good
Yeah.
shout.
But actually, something that caught my mind there was you saying Mambo number 5.
Yep.
And I just had a thought. Do you think if Taylor Fritz was doing karaoke, that's what he would pick?
No, you'd pick something really American.
I
Do
think
you know
he'd be a Bruce Springsteen type.
Teenage dirtbag.
Oh, that's a shout. I was thinking of
That is
Yeah.
unbelievable. Taylor
Yeah,
Fritz is
fair.
teenage dirtbag.
just a teenage dirtbag baby.
Wow.
That was in
Wow,
tune,
done,
by the
boys.
way.
That was great. That was
This message
great.
just followed me.
So
on
actually,
TikTok.
I'm going to add on this
I'm
now.
jealous, man.
If you can think when we're giving these predictions, just from what Ross P said, add on what you think they would sing if they were doing karaoke as well.
I've got a belt up on my number 3.
There we go. There we go.
Right.
All right.
My number 5. You want
Yes,
mine?
go for it.
Runa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Pretty mundane. Like it.
I mean, he's got the chance to be a big jump. He needs to just win one or 2 big tournaments, and he'll make a big leap up the rankings.
Nothing
So,
to defend.
Nothing
Other
to
than
defend.
Paris.
apart from-
At the end of the year.
Paris.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good
so
shout.
I think if he starts off strong in Australia, which I think he'll get a quarters, maybe a wee 4th round. I think he'll kick on from there. So
Really?
yeah,
You think
Yeah.
quarters is the furthest you see him going?
yeah, because he's unproven at a Grand Slam. If he gets a quarterfinals, that's
I've got
a
him off
good
the
achievement.
calendar slam.
Oh,
Right, Gary, let's go.
I'll jump in. My 5th player is Yannick Sinner.
Ooh.
Italian.
It's quite a
Yeah.
difficult
No,
one to
I
argue
know.
with because
I know what you mean, but I just don't know if he's
I think this is the year he makes the jump.
okay. Fair.
This is. I don't think he will get there, but I would love to see him.
I think he had to do it last year.
Yeah,
I think this was his. This year. Sorry, I think this was his year. Like the way he was playing, and he was only pipped at the end a lot of the times. Wasn't he? He went far in a lot of things.
I think if he beat Alcaraz, he was winning the US Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just needs a one big win, I think, and then he'll kick on.
But then, but he's got to defend that semi-final as well. Get there,
Which
all
I
that
think
stuff.
he will.
He
Cal?
made a good start.
Number
Yes.
5.
Number 5, Felix.
Yeah, I'll take that. As
Yeah.
long as no
Yeah.
one's putting him in at number
Felix
1.
is number 5 for me, and my song for Felix would be, because I do think he is genuinely boring. I think he's listening to Pharrell Happy.
Oh,
Ah.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
probably.
Yeah. Do you know? Just like God gives a rest, man.
Sinner would be what's that? Nessun and Dharma.
Listen, Dorma, yeah.
I don't know. Runa would have something that's very high pitched. That's all
The
I'm saying.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Very happy to be here.
Okay, right, we're back round Ross P number 4. Have you plucked out of your list?
Yeah, my smoothest little dude, Casper Ruud, and obviously karaoke's going to be singing that song that was written
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
the shittest thing that's ever
Felix
happened
would do
in
his own
tennis.
rap.
No, it's amazing if someone writes a song after you. That's class.
Do you see
Oh, you
Felix
would.
could do one of Chapo's raps?
Yeah.
Chapeau's not in the top
Young
5.
Canada
anyway.
team, man.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's top 50. Right, anyhow, Pricey, on you go, number 4.
I've gone Rafa
Rafa.
in 4
Oh.
because a lot to defend, which means I'm seeing him coming down because he's at 2 at the moment, I believe.
Yes.
But he'll win the French.
Ooh.
And his song, baddest of them all.
Feliz Navidad.
Keeping it in the Christmas theme. Yeah, sorry, my 4 is Taylor Fritz.
Cool.
High.
I'm putting him that high because
Nah, you're off it.
I generally think the ATP Tour final was a moment for him. I think from him himself, he said it. He's like, I'm proved. I got there. I did a bit better. I think he may actually kick on. And remember, in the slams, he didn't do the best.
He is.
True, he's got nothing
Yeah.
to defend his slams.
He's the only up and coming player I've seen who doesn't seem to be coming out and going, "Oh, I just love playing against all these guys I watched growing up and all
Yeah.
that." Even Runa had a wee bit of that in him with Djokovic, like, "Oh, you're my hero, practicing with you. I'm sorry for beating you," and all that. But like I quite liked it. Fritz has maybe got that wee bit of heel turn.
But
I
also-
think it's like California, and I'm just like giving no fucks about anything.
Yeah, and that's why I would say his karaoke song is California by Phantom Planet, the OC theme tune. To anyone?
I think
Did
we
you
might
not
be
sing
too
that
young
last
for
week?
that.
Too
Oh,
young.
maybe too young for
Too
that.
young. Too
Yeah.
young.
I
I'm
thought
an
you were
old
going to
man.
say California, Dr. Dre.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Oh,
California. Girls.
did you think you could?
California girls.
I mean, you could pull that off.
Ross P, get ready to hit that explicit button when you're posting this. That was my first crush. See when she's lying there on the cloud. Wow.
It's all coming out.
Right, here we go. Let's move on.
Right, my number 4, Holger Rune.
Oh, see,
All right, there's no point in me being around the bush here. I've actually got the exact same. Holger Rune's number 4.
so that
I don't have a song for him. I don't think he likes music. I think
Just
he-
white noise.
Yeah, I think he sits in a room when he goes home, and there's nothing in the room. It's just like, see, one of them rooms here, like people are kept in.
Just
Not
a
jail.
chessboard.
Aye, just like him, and he just talks. Like he can like put imprints in the wall and stuff like that.
Come on,
And he
Holger,
just-
get your straight
He,
jacket on. Come
he
on.
just makes noises and like howls and barks and stuff in rooms himself. Yeah. He definitely doesn't listen to music. No. Or just listens to like reruns of him playing.
Just the sound. Of,
Yeah.
That's a bit suspect behind the door.
Okay, we're rattling through this. So we're on number 3 now. Pricey. Sorry, Ross B. We'll start with you as usual.
I think Medvedev, the autumnal animal, is going to come back up the rankings.
Yeah, you think he's going to come back?
Wow.
Yeah. No.
I kind of like that bold prediction.
And obviously,
It's not the boldest. I mean, he was
it's not
number
that-
1 at the start of last year. At the start of this year. sorry.
it's not that great, but his karaoke's Rasputin.
I think we're done with Medvedev. If I'm honest, I don't.
Where do you think he'll be next year? This time next year, what is his ranking?
Probably on holiday.
Yeah,
Okay.
just finishing up the season.
Or
Uh,
stealing dirty money from.
Easy Tiger.
Easy
Easy
Tiger.
Tiger.
Hey,
I would,
come on, boys.
I'm saying Medvedev's happy with a top 10 finish this year.
Oh,
Yeah, I might struggle.
right,
Yeah.
Pricey. Your fir-
Sorry, I've gone Runa. He's going to go deep. He's going to go.
He's gone higher than me. Who's got him number 1? Someone was that. He's got every single round. He's got
No,
up one.
he's going to go. I think he's making a semi-final this year. He loves clay, doesn't he? I just love
does.
clay. There's no one else on the tour that you think you're so suited to clay, like more than him. I don't think. Like I think he's got big enough weapons to go against the fact that he's playing on clay.
Yeah,
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I am. Runa could be a semi-finalist at the French Open.
Okay. Go for it.
Probably unsurprising from me. I'm putting 3 as Felix because I'm just going to back. He's going to continue to get better and better.
So
I
his
think
ultimate super fan thinks it's two people better than him.
No. I just think he's now broke through the ceiling of his limited potential there, and he's kicked on. I think he's going to be more in the headspace. There's a winning headspace. I think he's always got the shots, but I think genuinely he's shots.
Sorry,
Fireball.
Actually, he does drink. Which I think is quite surprising.
base eggnog.
Tequila Rose shots.
Just
But
has a
for his
pint of-
karaoke, I disagree with you. He's not going to sing Pharrell Happy. He's going to stick with Canada and belt out a Celine Dion classic or Shania Twain, maybe.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh no, he's
Okay,
singing
no,
Justin
no.
Bieber. He's singing
No.
Justin Bieber.
Sorry,
He's
Justin
singing
Justin
Justin
Bieber.
Bieber. He's singing
I'm
Justin
wrong.
Bieber.
I'm
I'm
jumping
so
in here.
wrong.
He's not singing Justin Bieber. I've got Felix at number 3 as well, but that man is going to sing a Michael Bublé song.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got the Bublé in him.
Yeah, man.
Bit
You
of
not
the
see him
boobster.
standing up just with a suit on. just like-
the bubbly.
No, I've got number 3 really questionable, but I've just got this feeling he missed half a season last year. Not universally liked.
You talking about yourself?
Oh wow. Right in the feels. Zverev.
Oh, fuck off.
no.
Man.
Man,
I can't go.
Right. Zverev, listen, shut your mouth. Every one of you. Zverev nearly became number one by not playing. Like everyone was, he was nearly number 1 by not playing. He snapped whatever he snapped in against Rafa,
Against
and
the
he really was pushing Rafa. Like
That-
we watched it. He was really
No, he was.
pushing.
I
him.
wasn't
He should have won that first set as well.
Yeah.
I just think that he comes back from before the French Open. He has no points to drop. Not
Yeah.
1 point comes
But
off
where
him
does he get the points?
every single week.
I don't know where he's. I don't see him picking up an abundance of points in Australia.
Yeah, not me
Maybe
neither,
I'm-
but I do think the second half of the season kind of suits him. I think he could get
He's not good on grass. Is he?
semis of Roland Garros.
It's funny how we all sit around here and go, "Oh, he's not good on grass," like as if he's not a top 10 player in the world.
I mean,
He's rubbish on grass, man.
You're saying he's going to get the semis. If you put him in against 10 other players right now, would he? I don't think he'd beat. I don't think
But that's
he just
it's-
don't.
look,
Mind you, Roland
Ross, it's my
Garros, he was really
prediction for a
good.
reason.
I know it's your prediction.
Right?
For a
Yeah,
reason.
we honestly need to get sponsored by Viagra because we are getting nobody past a semi here. Everyone who fits, a semi.
Right, who have we, everyone done number 3, number 2?
Yep.
I'm guessing that we're stuck between 2 people for number 2.
Yeah.
So we just give it 2-1 in order unless
Yeah.
some people have thrown up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andy Murray.
No, Ross B has something a bit different. Who's your 2 and 1?
Well, not my 2 is Rafa and my 1's Novak.
Do you think Rafa stays at
think
2?
Rafa
You
stays
says it
Yeah.
2.
Oh, no chance.
Wow.
I think the beginning of the year will be a bit slower for him, but I think
Even
you'll
though
have a
So
stronger
he's just
end.
going to lose all the points then.
No, I think he'll have a strong end to the year. Because I think it's one thing in his career he's not really had much of is a really strong end to a year. So I think he's probably thinking next year,
But
I'm
won
going
the
to
US
really
Open.
go for it. I know, but
Like 2
I
years ago.
I think he wants to win the Tour finals at the end of the year and win Paris
I'm
indoors.
sure he wants to win it every year, but
I know, but
just
he's
don't
not
think
won
he
it. It's
can.
like he's one
No,
thing.
it's too fast.
I'm going to be really unpopular here. I think Rafa's done.
Same.
I don't have him in my top 5.
I
Yeah,
think
same.
he's done.
I don't. I think.
Define done.
I think if he wins the French, he's out.
Second team Fort Matilda.
That is hard to get into.
Wow. No, I'd say he keeps picking up niggly injuries. His body's shutting down on him.
But he won.
One more French Open, maybe.
His
But
drive.
that- what was it? You're saying a guy who
Imagine
wins
being
a
done.
slam and
No,
done
no,
French Open?
no.
Yeah,
I'll take
you're
that.
shite,
I'll
by
take
the way.
that.
No, but
You've won 1 slam.
No,
this year,
but he's not. He's not going to
not
be
that-
consistent like the top of the game.
No, what I mean is, I personally don't. I think if he does win the French, and his body is kind of letting him down a little bit, I think if he won the French, he'd be like, "I'm done. I've won it. I've done."
I
That's
can't think of a
end at the
player
top.
with a more opposite opinion than that. That guy's pushing himself until there's no alternatives. He's not just going, "That's
He
enough."
literally said
He'll
that.
die on court.
He'll be so involved with tennis, and I think you'll see Rafa come into coaching very quickly after he
Oh,
retires.
100%.
Like he loves it, and I know he's got like the family and all that now. Like the way he goes on about, he's got more to life than tennis and all that. But like, he won Roland Garros, nailed Djokovic with a frozen leg, a frozen foot. Like he couldn't. I understand he couldn't
A
feel
frozen
his
leg
foot.
right now. It's frozen all
Yeah, I
over.
know. It's like winning it in the cabin, man.
Right, give us your top 2 then.
So my 2, I'll tell you them both.
Yep,
I've got Alcaraz at 2 and Djokovic at 1.
yep.
I'm
Agreed.
Alcaraz at 2, Djokovic at 1.
I'm Alcaraz at 2, Djokovic at 1.
I'm looking
Well,
forward
we
to
are
this
very
time next
boring,
year.
aren't we?
I know, but how can you kind of look past Djokovic, can you? Like you
Number 1, yeah.
You can. I mean, he's got no points to defend in Australia.
No.
He's got quarters in Roland Garros. He's got
It's unbelievable that Rafa met him in the quarters.
You get no points for Wimbledon.
no points for Wimbledon and no points for US Open.
Yeah, he's.
Aye,
gonna
come
stop.
on, he's defending nothing.
He
he's
really
still, like,
could be
second
sitting
in the world.
on like 15,000 points.
Oh,
at the end of the year.
he's
easily
he's number one this year by
Without trying.
thousands.
Yeah.
Like thousands if he's allowed to play the tour events.
Yeah.
But
The only person who can get him close is someone like, again, hate to be that guy, like Rafa, who doesn't struggle injuries because Rafa could win all the Australian.
I think Alcaraz could run Djokovic close.
He'll run him close.
That's the thing. Alcaraz could literally come back from injury and just be an absolute superstar. Alcaraz could go win absolutely everything.
Yeah,
If
could, what I actually think is, see when Djokovic and Nadal go, I wouldn't be shocked if you see a calendar slam done.
Yeah, I agree.
I honestly wouldn't be shocked, but maybe this emergence of Holger Rune is what stops that calendar slam from Alcaraz. But he is like, I mean, you watch him, it's
Frightening.
unbelievable to watch.
I wouldn't be shocked if we've seen a calendar slam this year.
That's true as well, actually.
And talking about that, that's what we're moving on to right now, aren't we, boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We have now predicted each winner of the slams this year.
2023, yeah.
Oh, shit. 2023. Sorry, Ross. Sorry. Thanks for keeping me right. We'll just fly through these just now, right? Get some chat about it. What do you want me to start and I go all four?
You go.
No,
your
go
four.
on.
We'll go one at a time.
one
Okay,
at a
one
time.
at
And
a time.
also, because I'm guessing, I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth here, but I'm guessing we could all be quite similar. So I've put who I think is going to win it, but who I wouldn't be surprised if they won it, if the favourite, as we all probably know who we're talking about, doesn't do well.
Let's I've not went with the favourite, to be fair. I've went reasonably bold. But I've went Australia. I think Felix is going to win it.
Okay.
After he's saying he was going to dip after his end of year.
No,
They
it
do it
wasn't me
every
that
year.
said that.
I mean, I've obviously built the fortress, I've built some nice rooms in there, but even the most optimistic Felix fan thinks he's going to win Australia. But if he does, superb.
So who have you got then?
I think Djokovic. I think Djokovic is going down there with the biggest chip on his shoulder. He's going to destroy them all, and in his speech, he's going to be like, "F you, Australia.
This is how it should have been.
This is
last
should
year."
have been exactly.
Yeah.
Suck my."
But how good would it be if he goes down there acting like a total dick, which he does act like all the time?
Yeah.
Like if he acts like a total arsehole down there and loses, that would be man.
It'll
The
be-
crowd, I think the crowd are going to be
And
against
I'm
him.
going
Yeah,
to.
I
they're
was
gonna be
literally
so
just about to
anti-
I'm
say
yeah,
going to
yeah.
give you I'll give you my prediction straight here, like right here, and it's going to hype up what we've just said. I've put Djokovic to win it, but honestly would not be surprised if we saw Kyrgios win it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you imagine a Noel Kyrgios final? I think Noel would probably roll him over. That's a great final for Djokovic
Who's
to
Noel?
play. Novak.
Nolly.
No, we pick on
Well, he
Noel.
knows him
Very
well.
Christmassy as well. It's Christmas
He
again.
waved at Ross P at
No,
Wimbledon.
he did
I've got first name terms.
Yeah,
with him.
we locked eyes at Wimbledon, mate.
He's not
Do
been
you
the
know
same since.
See if you asked me 2 years ago how buzzing would I be if Kyrgios won a slam, I would say honestly it would be the best thing in the world for tennis. See now, I couldn't think of anything fucking worse.
No, I know, but
I've got honestly no interest. The guy is
I've kind of flipped my
rude.
perspective. He is rude, and I hated him before, but I've kind of warmed to him. Like, the guy's a knobhead, right?
Yeah.
He is. Yeah. But he's warm. I'm warming to him, honestly.
he's a prick's prick.
Yeah, that must be
If
why I
you're a
like him.
prick, you like him. Yeah, and I mean,
Price
I-
is right.
I don't know. I feel like his times. He had the chance. He had that. I don't think he's going to be mentally there.
No, do you know what? Actually, I'm a pricey here on mental side. I think it will be his biggest season.
Yep.
I think he's the only one that could stop Djokovic at Wimbledon.
Yep.
Because he has the perfect game for it.
Yeah.
Like the serve is a bomb, and Djokovic had an absolute masterclass against him this year. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm sure we'll come on to Wimbledon. So someone else give me the Australian Open 2023 winner.
Novak. I think the rest of us got Novak, haven't
Yeah,
we?
Novak.
Wow.
As boring as it is.
Any outsiders you're thinking of? Keep it interesting.
No.
I'm honest. I'll be honest as well. I don't think
Maybe Holger Rune
There's-
if the courts. Well, it's outdoors, indoors. Nah.
there's really nobody else I'm thinking of. Oh, it's gonna be close.
I'll throw Medvedev in. If Medvedev has a good 2 weeks, he certainly could beat him.
I'd maybe say Fritz.
I saw
Fritz with a good
someone.
run.
I can't remember. He
Yeah, it was one of the players said about the balls. It's
said
gonna
the
suit
balls and the
hitters.
courts are so quick that this year will suit. The Australian Open will suit, and he tweeted Medvedev, Fritz,
Kyrgios.
Kyrgios, and
Counter
someone
punches
else.
and that. Yeah.
So it must be a big serving ball, which I hate because it just takes away rallies from the sport. And the last thing you want the sport to become, is just a
Serve bot.
Aye, everyone becomes a serve bot. That's what I'm
lapel
not really
killers.
liking about
If
tennis at the moment.
I hadn't seen that tweet, so if you've thrown that information, we saying anything about Berrettini? No chance.
Nah,
No chance.
doesn't
No
have the game.
Okay.
Not on hardcore.
Doesn't have the game. Just
I
doesn't
agree.
have
I
the
would
game.
say never on hardcourt usually, but you've just thrown out the serve bots might do well.
But anyone else agreeing with me here on they think tennis is maybe going too far down the serve route? Like people serve
I'm
the
going to actually
balls are
disagree.
too fast.
I'm going to disagree.
You and I have. You go, Gary. Go for it.
Right, okay. I think a lot of the events are too similar. You don't get the variety of like a serve bot. You think these guys are going to win this week? Like the courts are all relatively slow now compared to what they used to be. It's all about rally balls. It's not serving volley.
I just think
it's not.
if you've got a good serve, you're pretty much. If you've got
It's
not a
great
good
to have.
serve, a banging serve, then you're.
But then if
pretty
you've got a
much
banging serve, the
guaranteed.
guy you're playing is going to have a very good return. Do you know what I mean? It's different aspects of the
Okay,
game.
okay, we'll move on. We'll move on. French Open. There's no point in coming to you, Pricey, because I know your answer already.
Correct.
The king of clay.
The
Knew it.
king.
Is
Doing
anyone
nothing but
diff-
a hound dog.
Well,
different?
this year the king gets toppled by the new not young pretender because he's already won one. But
Right, Freddie.
Alcaraz has won the French Open, and I would put a lot of money on it.
Alcaraz French Open for me as well.
Casper Ruud for me.
Novak Djokovic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. That man has got a massive chip on his shoulder.
You
as
see
Ross
the
just
anger in
said.
Price's face right now.
The guys, I genuinely think
So
that we will
angry.
see probably the most focused Djokovic we have seen in a long time this year.
But do you know? I actually think that's a bad thing. I think.
Nah, I
He
think he's going to
could-
be Terminator.
Do you remember when he was playing? Was it during the COVID or the second year of COVID? Whenever that was, and he was playing against. Was it Berrettini? And he was like screaming at the crowd and screaming at Berrettini, and he was so laser focused, like that I've never seen before. And he was like smashing rackets and kicking boards. I think he can get to the point where he just goes so fucking intense that he just blows up.
Implodes.
Yeah, and I think this could be the year where people just start going like, well, more than usual, saying that there's something wrong with him.
I no, but I think he's just going to be honestly that. Like I'm fucking winning everything.
I would
Like, he's
fucking
gonna
love
be-
a leg break.
Oh,
At the French Open. Match point, he's absolutely pumped Rafa, breaks his leg.
I'm telling you, this year
Frick.
the final of the French, Alcaraz beats Nadal in 5.
Yeah, I think that could happen.
I
Not
want.
in 5, if he's doing it, it's in 3.
No, I want.
I tell you
I
what,
want
we
it.
don't want. We don't want fucking Casper Ruud back in with just the
Hey.
friendliest final in the world.
Hey.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here.
Underarm set. Feed
Yeah,
instead of
just
serves.
feeding-
Do you
feeding
want
in.
a nice
He's
forehand?
He's
Here you
drop
go.
feeding for Rafa in the net.
No,
Good shot,
Ross,
Raphael.
let Ross P defend his, smooth little dude.
Well, I don't have an absolutely airtight defence for him, but I think he's going to win that. I think I said that a couple weeks ago, so I'm backing myself from a couple weeks ago.
You think he's got the
Fair.
dog in him?
Got that dog? Oh, what's the... No, that honk's different, isn't it?
Honks was a bad shout.
Yeah. What's it?
Like, here's a good honk. Casper would win the French Open.
Okay, Wimbledon. I'll start, and I think everyone's going to have the same. Novak.
Yep.
Novak.
But
Andy Murray.
Yes, Ross.
I think we should all make a pact now that when the draw comes out for Wimbledon, see if Andy Murray gets even a hint of a good draw. Let's go. We should go.
I don't think we can just buy, like, we need to buy tickets in advance.
No.
You can't just go
There's
to
still tickets available.
No,
when
you
the
can
draw
go.
goes
You can
out.
go in camp.
100% you can go to Wimbledon
You
and
can
get
eat camp.
tickets.
You
We'll
literally
get invited
eat.
to
So
that.
no, no,
Callum
We'll
Price
be in a
has
Royal
made a
Box, mate.
statement that he will never
Can
camp
I
in his
just
life.
say, see if Ross P, if Murray won Wimbledon this year, that it would be the greatest. It would actually make me the happiest.
I'd say if
Would
Murray
it-
won a slam, aka Wimbledon, it's the greatest comeback in sporting history.
100%.
Lies.
Agreed.
No, yeah, no.
Nope.
Oh,
What's the
Gary
greatest
loves
comeback
Tiger
then,
Woods,
Gary?
Gary does
You're
love Tiger
telling
Woods.
me Andy Murray from a career-ending injury, a fucking metal hip, and you're telling me Tiger Woods is a better comeback
Just
than
because
that?
he's a criminal.
Yep, I have that, Gary.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take
he's
a
not
golf and
he's
sit
not
in
got
someone
the
else's
cleanest
cabin.
slate on the planet, but Tiger was winning that Masters in 2019.
And
was
that's
just
not better.
phenomenal.
There's no way that's better than Andy Murray winning Wimbledon if
No
we win
chance.
it next year.
The
If
cleanest
Andy Murray
thing of that
wins
new hit.
Wimbledon, this whole country will be absolutely flying. They would just
Aye.
everyone
Exactly
I
about
think everyone would be
4%.
drinking in the streets. It'd be that good.
Well,
Aye, us.
100%.
Aye, us. Well, I mean, it
Ah,
doesn't take very much for us to
Ross,
check the streets.
all you've done is got us hyped,
There you go.
right?
You're
But I
welcome.
really feel like
Who would have thought the hype man would be
Premature.
Ross?
I,
Yeah, it's
I
premature.
feel like it's a really, really bad thing to get hyped over because I am expecting him to go out. Let's say second round. Because
Imagine
he
he
was
won-
the second round
imagine he
loser,
won-
everything.
Imagine he won Queens, and then Murray Mania just started getting.
Yeah.
right
If Murray
amongst
wins a tournament next year,
That's
I'm
class.
boozing.
I don't think he'd want to win
I agree.
Queens though, because that's him.
Let's agree. If Murray wins, if Murray gets to a final next year,
Holiday the next
five
day.
of five of us out, whatever pub in town shows it, or on a phone, having a booze.
No,
watching it, if anybody makes a
whenever he
final.
wins a tournament, we have to then go there immediately.
Well, just straight on a plane.
Like,
Private
say
charter
he
a
wins
plane.
Stockholm,
Scotsman,
we've got to all
60K.
just go to Stockholm, like next flight to Stockholm, go out.
Just let Pricey charter
I
and
just
that
hope
jet
he's
to Buenos
gonna be there.
Aires.
And
No, we're not going to find him. We're just going out in that area. Like if he wins,
Where's
Queens,
Andy?
we're in London.
Okay, right, let's move on because our next one is probably where we'll get the most surprising out there because for the last few years it's been a new slam winner at the US Open. Does everyone have a new winner at it?
Yes.
No comment.
What do you mean a new winner? A new
Grand Slam winner?
before?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
that's what a new winner would be.
No.
It would be the same.
I
winner.
have, I have a new winner.
Oh, new
I
winner.
do.
Okay,
Different
let's
from
start with the not new winners then. Gary, who are you going for?
Yannick Sinner. You all thought I was going
Jannik?
to say Djokovic.
Jannik Sinner.
No, Yannick Sinner.
There you go.
Oh, so you
thought-
did go for
I
new
was
go
I
for
was
a
trying
new
to do the
winner.
play on words with Djokovic and Yannick.
You went
but
for a new
Yannick
winner?
Sinner winning it. I can see it.
I think
I
he
could
has
see
a
it.
big
I just
second half of the
I just
year.
want to grab Yannick Sinner and say, just have a bit of fucking personality.
He must be the most un-Italian looking person on the planet.
I know
Who
he's
is
so
Italian?
Scottish, isn't he?
Yeah.
Stick a kilt on him with that long ginger hair and that kind of eyebrow.
Well, see my new winner, Runa. He is going to have the end of the year Alcaraz moment that it was this year, and then when we're going to have the new birth of the new great rivalry of
Yep, I'm
Alcaraz
with you,
v Runa.
Skinny.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
go for
I've
it.
chosen Runa.
Ross P.
Rafa.
No.
He
How
did
many
say-
times won US Open? How many times won US
Hang
Open?
his predictions. Hang his predictions.
He's won US Open
It's
4
over.
times. He's won. I'm pretty sure he's
Oh,
won
it's
US
the
Open
Aussies won the
4
least, isn't it?
times.
Well,
Like, see,
no,
if my,
Aussie and
but
Wimbledon.
see my predictions. See if my predictions come true, man. Oh, what
Honest-
are they?
Great year for
The
tennis.
odds,
Ross
the
B's
odds,
head, by the way.
the odds on the predictions there would be fucking.
I'm going to
Well,
put
the four
incredible.
slam winners: Novak, Ruud, Murray, and Rafa.
I genuinely think you might be a millionaire at the end of it.
yeah. Please gamble responsibly, ladies and gentlemen.
Not if you're Ross P.
That is
Put
not
your house on
responsible.
that.
That is
Put your
not
house on
responsible
that.
gambling.
I have went for the main man himself, the man whose girlfriend is a TikTok sensation, Taylor Fritz.
I would love to see Taylor Fritz win it, but
I think he'd be a great champ. So laid back, chilling. Def was few because I watched his girlfriend's TikToks and like when he won Indian Wells, they just went and got pissed. And I thought that's who we want to win. You want people who relate to people, all right? We don't want people who think they can turn dirty water into clean water.
plus he'll be after the Netflix show. He'll be the star boy. Everybody will know who he is. In America, they'll love him. He's walking it in like New York City. He'll be swaggering around there. And
I think he'll be.
can see
I think
it.
he'll be big. That's a good question as well, Ross. What you've just brought up the Netflix show. Do you think anyone else will come out as a big name from the Netflix show?
There's going to be someone who is a proper dick, and everyone's going to either hate him or love
Imagine
him.
if Ruud was a pure knob
I know.
behind the
Behind the
scenes.
scenes.
We're
Do you-
sitting like, oh, he's so nice, and he's like,
"Fuck you, man! Fuck you!"
spits in someone's food. And that.
Do you know who they've not followed on it because he's not been a bit fierce, but he'd have been absolutely brilliant to follow Dustin Brown, the guy
I
with
hate
the
that guy,
camper
But
van.
he's just
I've-
high all the time.
No time
No,
for
he's
that
got a
guy
camper
at all.
van. So
I
imagine
mean,
This guy's got a
it
camera.
depends what country it hits
cool
big
to
in.
follow, man.
No,
Tiafo could be
Yeah,
another one.
I was close to picking him for the US Open.
I think if any of the Americans won the US, they'd overnight will just be huge.
But I also think there'll be a guy in the random top 50 who's just like a cool dude that kicks about, and we'll be like,
Davidovich Fokina.
that's a big name.
you know,
Yeah.
Big name,
That's
terrible
a lot,
haircut.
He's definitely not cool.
Alejandro
He's like-
Davidovich
he's
Fokina
not.
is a great name.
This guy, it's a cool name. And can tell you who's definitely not going to be cool on it? Riley Opelka. You suck.
Oh,
yeah, he
crap
does
guy.
suck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you suck,
definitely.
Riley
do you know?
Opelka.
Do you know who could look good in it if he's swaggering around in these nice suits? Berrettini. I think he'll be actually have a wee bit of personality.
Thank you,
You'll be
Ross.
surprised.
Thank you.
I think
I needed that. I needed to hear that.
I think you'll see him like they'll do a wee shot of him having like a dinner with a nice glass of wine, and he's just like,
And then they'll pan over, and the next table will be me and Del Potro.
And hell, it wasn't.
Why is she there?
Imagine they did a Netflix show just on the umpires and there's one viewer that was just Ross P.
interviewing him over wings.
Oh no, that's
Oh my god! Why doesn't he do that chicken
Wings,
the hot
wings and
ones.
Weffa
Oh, you should do the hot wings date
I do
when
that
you're going on a date with
on-
people.
No, that's a different one. That's the Amanda de Moldenberg and the chicken shop date. And I'm talking about hot ones with Sean Evans. I watch that. What I do is I'll have a bag of wings. I'll make the bag of wings and I'll watch the wings show while I'm eating the wings. So it's like I'm on the show. It's not like I'm on the show. But
What's
I'm
your
just
favourite
eating the
wings?
Chicken wings.
There's,
What are you talking about?
there's only one type of wings, Ross. Chicken
I
wings.
mean, in sauce wise.
Oh, just like Iceland chicken wings, mate. Hot and spicy.
Well, that is a fantastic way to end this segment, Ross P. Thanks for
You're welcome again.
that.
I know you didn't ask it, Callum, but I've written down a year-end tour finals winner.
Oh, bonus round.
And I know you were about to point to me there for a world number one, because we've obviously already done that. But I think it's going to be like someone outside the top 5 will win it. I think your man TFO. End of the year.
So that means
I
he'll
know
have to
win. Will like just go quite far in tournament. He won't win anything. He'll do the Andy Murray, the consistently good but nothing special. And he'll come in and nail it.
So you think he's going to be? That means you think TFO is going to be a top 8,
I do. It pains me saying that 'cause I cannot go. Like
or there could be like 3 injuries. You know, Djokovic breaks his leg.
Or he's
kinda
like
idea.
top
Yeah.
20 has like 12 injuries.
Djokovic breaks his legs. Casper Ruud spends way too much time eating wings with Ross P. She's
Casper
overweight.
food.
World Tour final. Medvedev.
Fritz.
Felix.
Don't know, mate.
Let me throw this one at you actually. Give me your end of year Andy Murray prediction. Give me what rankings
Wimbledon
Andy
champ.
Murray. Wimbledon
And
champion.
He'll finish, I think, number 10 in the world, but he'll get into the year tour round finals because he's won a slam. 'Cause that's the rule.
I reckon Andy Murray will just be the manager of his hotel. Like he's done with tennis.
Cromlix.
Yeah.
It pains me to say this, but a little bit of a retirement tour.
I think he'll be sports personality of the year, but not win anything big. Because
That's
he
quite big.
retires.
I would
That's
take
the
that.
most random award.
I know.
I know. Sorry.
Is that what we're doing now? Just predicting sports personality of the year.
Gonna
I'm
win the
going to
People's
say
Choice Award.
top 30.
And
No tournament wins, but loses second round of every Masters.
Hey,
And
Andy,
we all get
I've got your
excited
back,
when he
man,
wins
don't
the first round. And
Everyone
then
goes,
he's
oh, by the way,
back, baby.
He goes, oh my god, he beats Zverev, and then he loses to Bublik, and you go, you're wasting
Oh
my
yeah,
time. Man.
that's actually. I'm gonna put down Andy Murray will have a record for the most like the same player played every fucking year.
What, Bublik?
He plays Bublik every 2 weeks.
No, I know. Just like a charity event, they just go round the world and just play each other, rig every draw so they're playing each other. And it's not even good at shit every week as well. He went for a stage of playing, what's his name, the Cypriot boy.
Baghdadis.
Bachelor
We played him like
Baghdadis.
9 times in a row. Played him at like one final, lost to him, then Australian Open, lost. Or won the Australian Open, then played him the week after as well. And I was like, mate, tennis boring.
That's why we need the dice.
Yes. Oh, I love the dice, man. We've not done the dice yet. We need to do that next week.
No.
Of course, I've been frozen, mate.
Hey, just what on the dice is just
Oh.
ice skates.
While you're still listening, we do have a competition running just now. We do have a competition. If you retweet and follow us on Twitter, or you like, tag a doubles partner, and share
Well done.
on Instagram, you enter our competition to win a £25 voucher for tennis nuts.
Which can be used internationally, folks.
Yes,
Internationally.
it could be pounds, it could be dirhams. Well, you don't want 25 dirhams because that's basically nothing. But whatever.
To the value of 25 Great British pounds.
Yes, there we go. And hopefully the exchange rate is better for you. But yep, and I actually think that's us finished for today. It's been a bit of a serious podcast with some predictions, but we will be on the lookout. And next week, we want your questions.
Yes,
Oh,
we
yes.
do.
We want your questions. So we'll be putting out on Twitter after this. We want your questions for next week. Hit us with the hardest, most awkward, or some funny questions. We like a bit of funny questions, something with a little less sense
Bit
to
of
it.
pizzazz.
Yeah, something a bit different. But
Fudge-related.
thank you very much for listening. We are the Loosely Strung Tennis Podcast. You have a good night.